Hello, Cervantinian community. Today we are going to talk about the seven most popular English sports. Sport has always played a very important role in the life of the English. Some sports traditions go back centuries, but that is not why they have lost their validity and fans. Perhaps you yourself follow the skills of these disciplines, and if you know the specific language of the games, you will know that most of the terms have become anglicisms that we have adopted in our own language, which enriches the cultural exchange. A number of modern sports were codified in England during the 19th century, including cricket, rugby union, rugby league, soccer, field hockey, squash, tennis, and badminton, and the game of baseball, was described by first time in the 8th century in England. Below you will find the seven most popular English sports with a bit of their history. The first Anglo-Saxon sport we're going to talk about is soccer. The origin of soccer can be found in all corners of geography and history. The Chinese, Japanese, Italian, Vikings, and many more played a ball game that resembled soccer. Chinese football games that date back 3,000 years. The ancient Greeks and Romans used soccer games to prepare warriors for battle. In Britain, there are records of football played hundreds of years ago. But it was in England that modern football began to take shape. In 1863, the first football association was founded in England. In the Freemasons' Tavern in Great Queen Street, London, on October 26, 1863, the rules for the modern game began to be laid down in a series of meetings organized by Ebenezer Cobb Morley, who wrote to the Bell's Life newspaper proposing a governing body for the sport, which led to the first meeting. The goal was to create a common set of rules so that clubs across the country could compete against each other. Soccer appeared in England in 1863 and has been the most popular sport ever since. England has some of the biggest teams in the world, like Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and more. The culmination of the FA Cup in May. The next Anglo-Saxon sport is golf. Its practice is carried out in a natural grass course in the open air, in which up to 18 holes can be distributed when starting a game. The golfer uses a small support called a tee, which is stuck into the ground, placing the ball on top. The player will use the tee to tee off each hole. Likewise, the strokes that the player gives to the ball to get closer to the hole are called approach. Strokes that go flush with the grass, generally aimed at the same hole, are known as putts. Regulation golf balls have a diameter that varies between 42 and 45 centimeters currently. It's essential to have a complete team to play golf and practice this sport optimally. Golf was first officially played in Scotland since 1502, when its ban was lifted. Most of the earliest references to golf in Scottish official records are to ban it or condemn those who play it. The first document mentioned is in Edinburgh on March 6, 1457, when King James II banned golf in an attempt to encourage the practice of archery, which was being neglected. Cricket, or English cricket, is a bat and ball sport in which two teams of 11 players each face each other. It's played on a grass field more or less oval. In the center of the field, there is a rectangular field that is known by the name of pitch. The cricket is an invention of the Flemish weavers and did not reach England until the end of the Middle Ages. It appeared in England when they crossed the English Channel. The first evidence of cricket being played was recorded in the year 1550 by the pupils of the Royal Grammar School, Wilford. The first recorded cricket match took place at Coxhill in Kent, England in 1646. This match also produced the first recorded cricket betting. The world's first cricket club was formed in Hambledon in the 1760s, and the world famous Marylebone Cricket Club was founded in 1787. Unlike many English sports, cricket is not very popular outside of England. Badminton is a racket sport that consists of players having to hit the shuttlecock or feather with their rackets because it crosses the track above the net and falls into the opponent's track. It can be practiced by all kinds of people regardless of gender or age. Badminton comes from a children's game called battledore and shuttlecock, in which two players hit a feathered shuttlecock back and forth with small rackets. The game was called Pune in India during the 18th century, and British Army officers stationed there brought the game to England in the 1860s. In 1887, the modern rules were established, the badminton club was set up, and the rules standardized, which still guide the sport today. In 1895, the Badminton Association of England was formed to take over authority from the badminton club, and the new Europe established the rules which now govern the game around the world. Rowing consists of propelling a boat using oars attached to it. It differs from other disciplines in that rowers sit with their backs to the direction of movement, so they cross the finish line backwards. Rowing is a sport of speed and endurance. It appeared in England in the 19th century before appearing in Europe and America. At first, the oar was simple a means of transportation in Egypt, Greece, and Rome. It then became a 17th century sport. Currently, this sport attracts a thousand of spectators. Okay, these were the most popular English sports. Thank you for your attention. Bye.